both my girls like their sleep, and my boy is just, if he could go back on the breast, he would at 4 years old. He's
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, and that's same here. My son, he's a mama's boy for sure. So yeah,
yeah.
aren't we all? I guess, right?
I
No,
think
yeah,
as men we forget what we were like pre-puberty. I think that's the bit, isn't it? That we go through that change and become men, and we kind of forget maybe what we were like as boys.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the beautiful circle of life, right? Yeah.
Indeed. But look, it's you and I were like joined at the hip for like a week and
I
lived in each
know
other's
now
pockets.
we're having withdrawals, bro. I feel like I haven't talked to you in weeks. It feels like months, but yeah, man. No, we again we put in the work on the Sentinel launch, and yeah, bro. I mean, we're still seeing them, pay. I know, again, APRs are fluctuating. Obviously, we launched that partnership and that project when before FTX imploded. So
Yeah.
obviously that was never something we wanted to see happen. But every day we're still paying out eShare and MDB. So yeah, man, and we're excited for some other stuff. Again, I wanted to update everybody on that. We're rolling out two additional NFTs that I want to touch on, and just a quick recap of where we're at. And I know you had a lot of major announcements in your own community. I was on another AMA, but I have it saved for the retirement of Infinity, correct?
Correct. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, I said, yeah, it's a restructure of the protocol that some things we've been planning to do,
For sure.
and ultimately we're gonna, it's going to increase our burn. It's going to increase. We're going to get down under 800 million supply very quickly, and our backing is going to increase exponentially. And we're also, because we've incentivized so much liquidity into the protocol now, we've also allows us to free up some protocol liquidity to create even more yield to do more buybacks. So yeah, we're in change is always comes as a little bit painful, and as you know, as a project leader, sometimes just doing nothing is like almost feels like the easiest thing to do, right? But yeah, it's we need to keep, if you think back pre FTX, I don't know about you, AJ, but there was some real positive sentiment starting to come back, and
Totally, brother.
anyone
Yeah.
institutional was making a lot of noises around. We think there's going to be a bounce back end of Q1, so we need to start thinking about what positions we want to take up when it comes. And then FTX obviously just literally pulled the rug from everybody, and yeah, but here we are. We keep fighting on. The
Yeah.
market, people are still dropping like flies, and we'll keep building and fighting.
Absolutely, bro. And again, I mean, that is the sentiment that you and I are cut from the same cloth. No matter what happens, I mean, failure is not an option. Both of our protocols will continue to build. And again, you trust in those decisions. They're hard decisions. I mean, again, I feel for you. Everybody wants to have their own crypto project until they actually have their own crypto project. So yeah, and yeah, right, Danny. I know you can
Yeah,
relate, bro. So yeah,
yeah,
we always get backlash, but just understand that again, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, Danny, but I can guarantee that both of us are here, to help deliver on everything that we set out to do. Again, not going anywhere, continuing to build, and especially now during a bear market, if we can just maintain, let alone grow during a bear. I mean, just imagine what happens when we're both of our protocols are established as go-to DeFi projects in the next bull market. I mean, it could be really really powerful. So yeah, man. I have about eight. I had 8 AMAs today. You're my
yeah.
fourth, so I have four more, and we had to wrap it up before the hour. But again, I just want to jump on. Feel free to interrupt me and ask me to go into deep dive on any of this. I just want to give a high level overview of what we're rolling out here at the end of the year. Again, we can start off by recapping the Sentinel. I mean, it was a major success. Again, between both of our efforts, it was the largest independent mint on BNB network history. And again, we raised about 1.5 million. into that, and they've been paying out well. The floor price has been holding very well. Again, we're still right around what it was to mint. We've had over $200,000 of volume on the secondary market. So Sentinels have been really doing well. And again, every single day, that's buying pressure on MDB. So we're really bullish with that. With the Sentinel Squadron, and moving into the beginning of next year, we can do another separate announcement about this as well, Danny. But just like you have invested into our protocol, we are building a much larger investment into MDB as well. So again, some of the rewards from our NFTs reward MDB. We use that. We have been accumulating more MDB as well. So we're bullish on the future with you guys, and so to speak, of putting our money where our mouth is. So yeah, we're excited for the future, and a lot of you in MDB, and again, this is speaking generally, but I think a lot of even your diehard members still don't have a full grasp on how EMP works, and that is. That's not a criticism. That's just because EMP is so complicated on the surface. I mean, your tokenomics are beautiful in the fact that they're very straightforward. Buying and selling doesn't hurt the your economics at all. With EMP, it's a little more complicated. So you know. We say don't sell EMP, and people think like, "What the hell? What do you mean don't sell EMP?" Well, the idea is that you use EMP to generate more yield in the protocol, and you would only sell EMP if you're looking to exit the protocol. So, with that and the overall complicated nature of EMP itself, we said to ourselves, what can we do to simplify this process? And again, just like you, Danny, we're always trying to solve problems. And so we have launched the Power Up NFT. And what this does is allows people to get exposure to the EMP ecosystem completely hands off and completely passively. So you don't have to know how to create an LP token. You don't have to, worry about compounding in your detonator or reactor every day. All of this is applied to our system in the most efficient way possible, and then we use those rewards, convert them all to Ethereum. Most of them already are Ethereum, and then we bridge it back over to Ethereum mainnet and pay out actual Ethereum to all the NFT holders. So the Power Up NFT is also on ETH mainnet. So now EMP is essentially cross chain as well, and we hope to get a lot more market share, not only from ETH mainnet, but also from Ethereum miners. So we call it the Power Up NFT a virtual Ethereum miner, and a lot of people have said, that's misleading. Well, we're not trying to be misleading. It's simply a marketing tactic where we are essentially mining Ethereum from our own protocol. So we're not, buying actual GPU miners. I mean, you can't even mine Ethereum as it is right now anyway. It's through, now that it's proof of stake rather than proof of work, you have to have a validator node, and the APR on a validator node is like 4%. So something ridiculously low. And even now, other mining protocols, they're having a 5 year ROI time on their miners. It's very, not not profitable at all in the current landscape. So we wanted to attract all of those users as well into Power Up. So yeah, does that make sense overall, Danny? I'd love to give you more insight if you have any questions or you want me to clarify anything for sure. Oh, I think we lost Danny. Oh, you there, brother? I may have to go on without Danny. But well,